Yes, welcome guys. We're here for the live watch along of Naoya Inoue versus TJ Doheny. It's Danny Glover. You know where it is. We're here in the building. How's it going today, peeps? Let me know how it's going. How are you living? How are you living? Hold on a minute. Let me get this virtual background. Should I keep it or not? Yeah, let me just keep it for now. So yes, hold on. Let's get the chats up. Big up, Tony. How's it going, man? How's it going? Hold on. It look like I'm not going to the dole office. So yeah, man. Hold on. Gotta get this. Big up, Tony. Inside. First in the comments right now. I think this is the chief support. I remember seeing this guy last time out. He had all knockouts, and then he went points for the first time. That Takai guy. Takai, he was a bit razzmatazzy, weren't he? I remember. Hold on a minute. He's saying I've got something to go live after on the Instagram. I think am I live on? I'm live on Instagram live, innit? I think I am. Let me double check. So make sure people are all coming in. Hold on. I don't think I am. 1 second. Let me just see if I am. Hold on. Yeah, Takai versus Higa. We're in the 8th round. We're in the 8th round. Hold on. How do you do this? The way they've set this thing up now is so annoying. 1 second, gents. 1 second. One second. Naoya. Hold on. Inoue versus Doheny. Yeah, started at the title. Okay, so I've done that. Done that. Boom. I think this is it. I think this is how you do it. Stream. Yeah, I think, yeah, and go live. Yeah, I think that's how you do it. Yeah, I think that's how you do it. I think you do it like that. Public. I think that's how you do it. Hold on. Am I back? Yeah, I'm here. Yes. Oh, it is live, yeah? Okay, good, good. Oh, it's not live. It's not live. Yeah, I don't know how you do it on there. I'm just gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. Make people kind of just follow through. Okay. Yep. Higa versus Takai. Well, yeah, Takai's the main guy. He's like the A side. So, okay, it's not live. Okay. So how's it going this morning, man? Hope everyone's good. Shout out to the Facebook massive. Those coming in on Instagram live. Hold on. Am I able to do a title? I think it's a bit late for that now, ain't it? Yeah, can I? No. Nah. All right. So yeah, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram is here. Oh, okay. Higa's kind of going for it. Both Japanese guys. So this is well anticipated matchup coming up with Naoya Inoue versus TJ Doheny. Doheny, he's on a 3-fight winning streak, knocked out 3 of his last fighters, and all of them were on in Japan, on the Japan cards. But whilst we're kind of waiting, because I know everyone's not going to be like so engrossed in this fight, we can talk about some other stuff. We can talk about, hold on. We can talk about some of the news lately, if you want, about what's been going on lately. 1 second, guys. Let me throw the link in the chat if anyone wants to jump on. 1 second. 1 second. Yeah, so yeah, let's talk about the latest, well, what we've heard about Jaron Boots Ennis and Brian Norman. We've seen that Eddie Hearn has made 3 offers, the last being 1.7 million. Eddie Hearn said 1.5 or over 1.5. So he was being a bit modest. The dad's come out, Brian Norman Sr. has come out and said this is no, it was 1.7, but because of, you know, we've got to give 25% to Bob and this and that. 1 second, there we go. Yeah, man, like Tony.
How you doing, champ?
I'm all good, man. I'm all good. And yourself?
I'm very well, blessed as always, blessed and favored. Let's say.
Yes, I love that. I love that. So yes, everyone. So Tony, got to give an update because I forgot to give it on the neutral corner. So we was out in Paris last month for the Olympic Games. Tony, my good friend, my birthday actually fell whilst I was out, whilst we were out there on the 7th of August. Tony made the day special. You know what I mean? We went the day before, we went to Concord, where we watched some breakdancing, proper breakdancing, none of that funny Australian stuff. Proper breakdancing, BMXing, skateboarding, this call it double dutching. It was all a load of good stuff going on. And then obviously on the birthday, you know what I mean, he took me for like brunch at this fancy place called Corette. We even saw Jeanette. I forgot her surname, but she was the presenter for the Olympics on BBC. She does the presenting on Channel 5 for the boxing. Do you know what I mean? Had some fancy rum brandy type thing, very very fruit tasting and all that. Yeah, so it was a great time. I went to different events. He went to different events in general. I went to different events. He went to like football. He even went to Leon. I went to boxing, athletics, wrestling, table tennis. Yeah, Tony went to I forgot what ones he went to. You can tell him.
Boxing, athletics, football, and oh man, 2 days of boxing, 1 athletics, 1 football, and of course the breakdancing thing that we went to. Yeah.
Alex, you're funny. Okay, yeah. So yeah, no, it was a good time. So yeah, successful time. So yeah, what's your thoughts about the Jaron Ennis and the Brian Norman negotiations breakdown?
I mean, there's not really a lot to say. He fumbled the bag so badly. I mean, you know, there's fumbling the bag, and this is the worst kind of fumble. You know, this is the worst kind of, you know. Look, I'm not even I've never made anything like this kind of money in my life. I get the opportunity to be in a top tier fight, and they messed it up in the worst way. So, you know what? It is what it is. You know, he clearly doesn't feel, his camp don't feel like he's good enough to be in that ring. So, you know, good luck to him in pursuing a career in boxing, averse of any danger, because it's a dangerous sport. You got to face it.
Yeah, yeah. Shout out to Alex Bellotti. Big ups though. Glad you enjoyed. Happy belated. Thank you very much, sir. Don't be too shy to leave a birthday super chat. But what's it? Yeah, because the thing is now he's taken, because his biggest purse was his last fight, which was 100K. So 1.7 is 17 times the highest purse, and now he's fighting on the Keyshawn Davis undercard on November the 8th against a guy called Derek Cuvas, a Puerto Rican guy. And apparently I've heard his wage is going to be 175K, which it makes sense. He's on the undercard. He's not the main event. He's never main evented. Jaron Ennis is main evented, but it seems like they're pocket watching, saying, "Oh, but Boots got 3 point something his last fight, and he's probably due to get 5 mil this fight." It's like, but he's main evented. He's brought 14,000 people into the Wells Fargo last time out. He's a big name. His name's popping. He's been popping for a couple of years with his highlight reel style knockouts. No one even knows who Brian Norman is. So you pocket watching other people, you've only made 100K your best purse. Before that, he was probably on like 20K and stuff like that, I heard. He's been upgraded from interim to full champion. You know, a lot of people in their first defense, they don't get no 1.7. They're all like probably like 300 grand, 400, 500 grand. So 1.7, even the thing is, you got to look at the bigger picture. Even if you are to lose and you don't believe in yourself, your standard rate then goes up because you've now been in with Boots Ennis and / you can say former world champion. So that's on your resume. But I don't know. The team, because they're talking about they need 2.2. It's like, come on. Charles Martin got 1 million versus Anthony Joshua. I remember when he defended, and he's heavyweight. So
and he held a belt.
Yeah, and he was the champion against a non-title challenger in a voluntary. It wasn't even mandatory. So yeah, man. So
this is an interesting fight, this Takehiko fight.
Yeah.
Take, you doing what he usually does, you know, the in and out boxing, the fleet footwork, but Higa just wants to stand in front and trade. So he's landing what looked like heavier shots, causing damage to the face of Take, but Take is still winning in my estimation because he's just doing more work.
Yeah, it looks like he's got 2 cuts on the same eye, like one at top and kind of one at the side. No, but he's landing the better shots.
Oh!
Yeah, he got caught there. Takai has got the winning gloves on. Higa has the Cleto Reyes top rank card. I like these cards Top Rank puts on. For Bob Arum,
2 good stoppages in the previous 2 fights.
Higa.
No, in the 2 fights before this, they've had a good they've had 2 good fights before this, which have both ended in stoppages.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen the actual the panoramic view of the stadium, but it's packed. It's packed.
No, I haven't seen
it was kind of emptyish earlier, but now that this is the co-main or the run-up fight, it's filled up and it's a big arena that looks like at least 30,000. I say that looks like. I'm not really sure what the capacity of that place is, but it looked full to the brim. It's got very high seats.
Okay. Shout out on Instagram, Conceited Intelligence. Sid Nam again. I learned about him the other day. That Danny Pugilist boy. Yep. Come over to the YouTube guys. Those who are on the Instagram live. Who's someone's trying to ring me? Why is someone trying to ring me? I'm on live. Good thing he's on the phone.
Oh. Is that right? Is that kill? He's called a knockdown. He's knocked him down. The referee's called it. It looked like a slip to me, but it's kind of a knockdown.
I know. What's going on here? We're in the 11th round. So, all right. Now Higa looks very elegant. Oh, sweeping right hook from Takai. Riga looks hurt. Higa, sorry. He goes Higa. I don't even know how you pronounce that name.
I just call it Higa.
Yeah, Higa.
Yeah. Because interestingly, during the between the bouts when they were doing the build up to this, they just let the Japanese commentary go ahead. So I'm hearing the names, and the only thing I could understand were the names of the two boxers. So I think I'm kind of versed in that now because you're getting all the Japanese
pronunciation.
Exactly. Higa and Take.
Yeah. Okay. So Okay. So now
both cut over their eyes.
Yep. Take is now advancing. Going into the last round now.
Just showing the replay of is it the knockdown? Oh yeah, it was a knockdown.
Who is this? Who's GC? Who's GC? I can't, mate. Whoever this GC person is, you need to show your face on camera.
Is it G Chain?
Is it G Chain? GC? Is it him?
Oh no, I don't know.
Hello. Hello?
Either having technical difficulties or they're deliberately just playing games.
No, but they're on silent. It says GC, so it might be him. Hold on, let me just put him backstage because you never know. It might be someone who might start trying to flash.
Okay, exciting last round coming up. Take on the front foot. Almost like he knows that he has to win this round.
Yep.
Personally, I've got him about 2 or 3 rounds up. Every time he unloads, because Higa bends his knees, it almost looks like he's actually about to fall, but it's actually just that he's bending really low at the knees.
Yeah.
Oh, those uppercuts. Uppercut City. Ooh.
Yep. Higa's trying a good chin.
The all-out attack going full in both hands. The right and the uppercuts coming in into the chin of Higa.
Yep. Showing a good chin there. Constant up, yeah, still more. Well, he got. Well, so what is this? The trilogy then?
No, this is their first fight.
Oh, this is their first fight. Oh, okay, but so what time did you tune into this then from? Like the show.
Yeah, no, this started. So I've seen the highlights of one fight and the rest of another fight. So this is the second fight I'm seeing now.
Oh, that was nearly a knockdown, you know.
See, he crouches so low.
Yeah, I thought that was a knockdown. I thought he was going down.
Yeah. He literally goes into a squat.
Yeah. It's
all Take in this last round.
Yeah. Higa is he's on the retreat big time now.
Oh, caught Take with a big right.
But it's interesting though. Take, his last 2 fights, by the looks of it, now is going to end in decision where he had all knockouts before. So it's a bit like the knockout streak's kind of over. and he's even been dropped in this fight. It's kind of like the Edgar Berlanga effect. He step up the competition, the knockouts. The knockouts stop coming like that. Because he hasn't dropped this guy either. He's been dropped himself, even though he didn't.
Tell you what, if they had another round, I'd fancy Take for the stoppage.
Yeah. Well, yeah. He kind of just saw it out.
He bludgeoned that guy in that last round. You know, when you see a dominant round, that's as dominant a round as you've seen in that entire fight. That 12th round was just battering him from pillar to post.
Mm-hmm.
If there was any doubt at 11, then Take certainly showed who's the king in that 12th round.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what other news is there? Trying to think. So, Turki Alalshikh. He's been talking about reducing the pay-per-view prices. Not sure if you heard about that.
Yeah, no, I saw his interview yesterday with Simon Jordan. Very fiery interview. Very. You know, he's desperate to sit down with Simon Jordan, but you could see that, you know, there's a gentle hostility between the two of them. You know, because Simon's obviously very outspoken in his views. You know, he was saying, you know, that Wardley versus Fraser Clark, that's a fight that you've taken away from the British public. It should be a British title held in Britain. We were expecting that in the UK. And Turki had to defend himself and say, well, actually, I didn't ask for that fight, but it was offered to me.
Yeah.
You know? And
I think that's the truth.
He got all defensive about it because Simon was grilling him, you know, saying, well, yeah, it's all very well, but you're just, I mean, Simon's language sometimes is quite condescending. And he was saying to Turki that people are only coming to you because you're the big bag, you know.
Yeah.
And the way he was saying it was almost like that, you know, oh, you're nothing. You wouldn't be nothing without your money. You know, and it was quite condescending. And so Turki was getting up in his feelings and he was giving it back to Simon, saying, you know, look, I'm a fan of this sport. I love this game and I'm trying to help it, you know. And obviously, you know, Simon was having a go at him about why you wanted to start your own league. Well, come on, Simon, think about this. There's 68 champions, 68 men in the world calling themselves a world champion. Do you not think something's wrong?
Yeah.
You know, and I felt for Turki, man. It's a good interview. If you haven't seen it, it's on YouTube. It's actually a very good interview. And it's one of them occasions where you actually see Turki Alalshikh get out of his comfort zone and have to fire back passionately about his feelings about what he's doing in boxing. And yeah, he does explain about the rationale behind the lowering of the pricing. And he makes absolute sense. You know, if you lower the price point for boxing, especially in the US region where their prices are outrageous, you know, you should see, hopefully, people stop the streaming and get on board. And even the people who don't stream, who can now hopefully be able to afford the $15 to $20 that they're looking to charge, they'll be able to say, oh, okay, I can actually watch this show.
Yeah, and that's a good point you made. You said there's 68 world champions and there's only 17 weight divisions. So that shows you that's way too many, right?
Yeah,
way too many. And the thing is, I've never heard Turki ever say he wanted to stage Fabio Wardley versus Fraser Clark too, because that was always meant to be billed in the UK either O2 or Ipswich FC.
Yeah.
But what it is, the reason why that got presented to him, you got to remember that Fabio Wardley has fought for the British title on one of those shows, so he's probably thinking, "Oh, I've had a taste for this money against when I fought David Adelaide. Let me try and get another one. Like, and they've probably and that's how it's got offered to Turkey. Turkeys weren't thinking about that fight, even though he likes heavyweights. He wasn't thinking about that fight because that's going to be quite expensive on the undercard anyway. Plus, he knows that that was probably billed as a good British style fight, but they presented it to him, so he just said, "Oh, okay, I'll throw it on there for you guys if you want." So yeah, Simon, he can't keep trying to blame everything on Turkey, and as you said, he does talk condescending to a lot of people, Eddie Hearn, Turkey, because he's like, "Yeah, oh, you're only doing well because you're the sugar daddy," but it seems like Simon has a bit of bitterness in him, maybe because of his pitfalls. You know, when he was chairman of Crystal Palace FC, and then he's had. So it seems like he's always got a bee in his bonnet about people's wages. He talks about Anthony Joshua a lot, but he pocket watches quite a lot. It's quite a pocket watching error right now. Brian. So yeah, people need to stop doing that. Turkey is a fan of the sport. He's made what it's not even been it has been about it's not even been a year yet. The first one was October, right, last year, when he started this the Riyadh season stuff. I think it was October last year. Day of Reckoning was October. So no, Day of Reckoning was December. So, no, it was Tyson Fury and Ngannou was the first one in October. So it hasn't even been a year, and the way he's revolutionized the sport and got it in such a good place, I don't see why people are just on this guy's case so much. Of course, he wants to bring shows to his region. What is he going to do? Just always stay at home and then end up, making the time difference for his lot and himself in a deficit. I know, like for today, the Americans, for instance, this is Top Rank. Oh, right, look, they're saying apologies for any strong language used in this program, even though the guy's talking Japanese, but they cut it and put all, like, do you remember BBC back in the day? When you used to have them colourful with the girl with the little oh my god. That's funny. But yeah, the Americans, I know that's probably another reason why they don't like Inoue, because for them this is about what, 5 a.m. for some of them, something mad like that. I think it's 12. For those on the West Coast, it's about 4 a.m. right now.
Yeah, you're right. It's something like that. Yeah,
because they're 8 hours. 4 a.m. on the West Coast lot, and then the East Coast, it's about 7 right now. But if you're talking about when the show started,
yeah, 7:05 in New York right now.
Yeah, and it'll be 4:05 in
LA,
California, LA, Nevada and all
San
that.
Francisco, Nevada. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and this show started about 3 hours ago, something like that. So it'd have been even worse if they'd been watching the undercard, etc.
Yeah.
But so yeah, he wants to make it time friendly for his sort of area of the world. He wants to sort of change the perspective of his country, and he's using boxing, etc., a sport that he likes. But it's just a thing, isn't it? It's just, and also it's another place for people to travel to. Remember, me and you, we wouldn't have gone to that. Saudi Arabia wasn't on our bucket list of countries probably to travel to. But hey, when boxers there, hey, how about we go and have a look? And when we went there, especially yourself, you went out and did some excursions, and you learned about the history and the culture and that. You went to some of those historical places. Yeah, and it was quite fun. So people need to actually get out to these places and stop just having opinions.
I mean, the thing is, Dan, look, it's all very nice that we're all able to watch boxing on TV, but you know what makes the money a lot of times is actually going to the venues, because boxing relies on people going to watch it. There are every day of the week boxing shows all over the world. York Hall has regular shows throughout the year. Tolworth Centre, you've been several times. Black Boxing. It's not on TV.
No.
Those shows require people to go and watch. I'm a boxing coach. I'm at shows all the time because I have kids competing in events week in and week out. And the money is made when we organize shows and those boxers have their friends and family come along to watch. That's how they make the money to sustain the sport. You know, so it's all very nice that we could have a 1.2 million pay-per-view. But let's be honest, most of the time, you're in a sports hall and you're going, 500 to 1,000, maybe 2,000 people paying a sit-down fee, sitting in an arena and watching some boxing. And those guys taking home a couple of grand, up to, maybe a few more on the basis of that. And that's the foundation of the sport. That's the grassroots of the game. Much like football, nobody's going to see Barnet playing in the Sunday league, whatever league they're in. You know what I mean? When they was in the football league, they might have got some terrestrial time, but now they got substituted there in the southeast counties, whatever. They rely on people going to the game, their fans turning up week in, week out. And then on top of that, of course, hopefully, they get some sponsorship and whatever else. But the meat and drink of boxing has always been, live events. And right behind where I'm filming, there you see all the programs. Spence Crawford, Holyfield Lewis, Holyfield Tyson, Holyfield Michael Moore, Holyfield Buster Douglas, Lamar Lomachenko, Mayweather Pacquiao. That's what I love. I love being in an arena and sapping in that live vibe. I enjoy it with football. I like going to see sport. I like going. My third Olympics.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So clearly where some people spend their money entertaining themselves on this, that, and the other, my passion is sport. I love it.
Yeah.
And that is why ultimately when, we're looking at these things in terms of the way the sport's developing, it's important that we understand that, look, pay-per-view is very important to the sustainability of the sport. But also, it's about going to the events. And trust me, I have loved, my life feels enhanced by the fact that I've been out to Saudi.
Yeah.
Because I've been to see boxing in a culture that's different to anything I've ever seen before.
Yeah. Yeah. Real talk. And as you said, when you think about boxing is in places like York Hall, week in and week out, we don't know, but most people don't know that. They just probably see it when Frank Warren hosts his shows there. But there's small halls. There'll be normally Sundays they do them, and they're like the proper long cards. So places, as you said, Tolworth Recreational Centre. What's that place? You'll have the Irish Centre where they host shows. There's Harrow Leisure Centre and all these type of places where they host boxing, and they rely on people coming to the venues. As you said, amateur boxing. They hold a lot of the shows, especially the sort of divs in the tournaments in Grove Park, TNA Army Barracks Centre, and places like so. So, as you said, it requires. So Turkey will want people to, have bums on seats in his arenas out in Saudi, which haven't been televised before. So they kind of get used to it. And as the shows go on, people will probably start to get more comfortable with, expressing themselves. Obviously, the first sort of time, they probably don't even know how to react to certain things. They think, oh, do I jump up? Am I, what's going on? But as the culture builds, you'll probably see the atmosphere started to grow. And it has started to grow from what I've seen each and every time, because the Fury Usyk one, people's getting really animated in the arena. Shout out to Waved. Inoue fight ain't the same without a Fight Fan TV live. Yeah, I'm always covering the Inoue one. I've got to give it for you guys. Thank for the support. Dan, yes, lads. Yeah, thank you. Tony, what was that channel called where you were showing some American around South Croydon? And I was watching it, but I had to go somewhere and forgot the channel. It's called Ace Live, the channel. But yeah, Tony, you could explain more about it.
Yeah, no, as you said, it's Ace Live. He's an American from Miami, Caribbean heritage. He travels the world and basically he documents his travels. He's very interested in getting off the sort of main tourist track and finding out a bit more about people in their countries. So he goes into the favelas of Brazil, and he goes into the, parts of Colombia that, the normal people won't go, and he's meeting the people and trying to find out about their lives. So he was here he's still here. Actually. No, he left yesterday, I think. So he's, he's been in Paris, he's been in Lyon, he's been in London for Carnival weekend, and then obviously I spent a day with him last Thursday. But yeah, definitely worth a look in his channel. There's lots of good material. Just look up Ace. I know there's going to be loads of Aces, but hopefully if you put Ace, you'll find it.
No, you type in Ace Live, because his channel was called Ace Live. Then he just called it Ace for some reason. But if you type in Ace Live, it will come up. So yeah, because I've been subscribed to him since about 2019. So yeah, he's from Miami originally. Haitian parents. He normally travels around like South America, Central America, like Nicaragua, Colombia a lot, but the non-bait places, in places like Medellin and the coast, where you'll find a lot of like the Afro Latinos. He's been to Ecuador, Venezuela. He went to Haiti for the first time. I saw that when he just even did a GoFundMe, which I donated to, for him to help the people around in his country. He went to Vietnam and stayed there for quite a bit a few years ago, probably about 2020. So that's the first time he went out of like the Americas continent. So yeah, he's always touring, like, traveling around and showing people, as you said, places off of the beaten track. Even when he come to London, as you saw, Tony and his cousin took him to places where, because there's other channels like Check in Effect and other stuff like that. But so they tried to go places, everyone tends to go Brixton a lot. So yeah, he covered that. But then obviously on most channels, they probably go, London Eye, Big Ben. He did go to Buckingham Palace, but he also wanted to show some of the non-commercial places of London. So he went to Crystal Palace, which you wouldn't really see channels like that go to. South Croydon definitely wouldn't go there. People wouldn't. So that was a new thing. To shout out to Tony, giving a very well in-depth and educated insight into the history of Crystal Palace, because that's right near where I was sort of raised, in Lower Sydenham, literally down the road. So I used to go to Crystal Palace all the time. They even showed him the Bob Marley stage where his son performed. And also I like the way you gave him a history on like the houses, on the Edwardian and Victorian style houses and stuff like that, because I didn't even know the difference between them. I knew that I know they're bigger than the modern style, but I couldn't tell you the difference between a Victorian or an Edwardian. But yeah, you were saying about the windows and that. So that I even learned something off of that. So it's funny that my mate on a channel I've been subscribed to for about 6 years. So no, that was good. That was really good to see, man. That was really good to see. I've been trying to help him organize a meet and greet, Ace. But he said he was having a bit of trouble. So yeah, hopefully he can do that. So yeah, I can meet up with him. But yeah, man, the Inoue fight is coming up soon. So yes, big up Waved for locking in, man. Much appreciated. Yes, Natty and Zavi, come over to the YouTube live, Fight Fan TV. For those of you who are on the Instagram live, shout out to you all. Big up Obed and all that. Shout out to you lot on the Twitter live as well. Come over to the YouTube as well if you want, because we're about to get into the main event. So yeah, what else has been going on? But yeah, sorry, Turkey was talking about reducing the price of the pay-per-views. That was the main thing. Like, he wants to start bringing the prices down to £15 for UK, which is not. It's right now we pay between, on average, probably about 25 these days. It was 20 for a long time. But I think I think he wants to bring the Better B versus Bivol to £15 and bring the American pay-per-view cards to $15, which will be so beneficial. The Americans, they'll be jumping for joy because they're paying $90, $100 a pop.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I saw Travis, he put, $15 don't equate to £15, but I said to him, well, I think it's about time they start clawing something back, because $15 is like £11, 41. But yeah, what's that? £3.50, something like that. Like, I'm not gonna cry about but deficit, whereas they're paying literally the equivalent of like £60, £65 more than us for a
Yeah.
pay-per-view. So hey, it's about time they start getting some chips up. That will really, that will definitely, then if it's $15, the Mayweather numbers of pay-per-view will get broken in the not too distant future, I believe.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be interesting because it's going to be a difficult market for them to break, in my opinion. But I think you have to start somewhere, and this is the start. You know, he might have got his numbers slightly wrong. It might go up by $5. It might, it might stay exactly what he's just said. But they're obviously looking at the whole dynamic and saying, we need to make a change. And that's the important thing. Make a change. Do something. If you can facilitate bringing boxes back to the masses in a way that they can all make it and have it at a reasonable price, yeah, then that's what you do. My question would be, will America really turn on to a mostly European card? I know that they've got Shakur Stevenson on the card, but technically most of that card is European. And don't forget, you still got this oddity. You got to change channel for the main event,
which is free.
But it's an oddity, right?
Yeah, it's very strange. You pay for the undercard,
yeah,
and then get the main event free.
For free.
When most of it, really, if they're going to pay for the pay-per-view, the only fight they're really going to be interested in is Shakur Stevenson. So you're really paying for one fight.
Yeah, so that might affect how well it's received. But, as I said, I think it's a start. I think, what he's trying a thing, and it's a thing that I'm happy to see them try. Obviously, it might work out that, this is the start. We see how it goes. We get all the infrastructure and logistics in place, and then we can roll it out to the next card, which will be more US focused in terms of the people on the card, maybe. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So, because they're familiar with Better Beav and Bivol, as Better Beav is based in Canada, Montreal, and Bivol has been in Oxnard, California for a few years. Obviously they've seen him fight Canelo and guys like Zurdo Ramirez, etc. So they're familiar with that. So they probably wouldn't have been too bothered about a pay-per-view. Obviously, probably not $90, but they're getting that on their regular ESPN subscription, which is like, Sky Sports over here. So yeah, it's an interesting thing. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see how that.
I mean, to me, the key to them making success is advertising. And sometimes I kind of think boxing shoots itself in the foot, because we sometimes get cards that don't really get promoted in the way that they used to do, or we expect them to do.
Mm-hmm.
I like the fact that when we're kind of accustomed to getting the gloves are off, or those kind of preliminary shows that show the insides outs of the preliminary workouts and mindsets of the fighters before that, to kind of build the atmosphere. And then you start getting the billboards all over the place. Have I seen anything for Joshua Dubois? I've seen one or two things, but to me, I'm not sure if that card. I mean, it's going to be a historic event, 96,000 seats at Wembley. I mean, I don't know what you think, Dan, in terms of how that particular card is being promoted. As I said, I pretty much expect it to be a sellout, but is it really getting the backing and the promotion that can make it, not only a big success in terms of the gate receipt, which will be mammoth because the prices of them tickets are ridiculous. I'll be there and I paid like near £300 for my seat. but in terms of also pay-per-view figures.
Well, the from what I've been reading, they've started to reduce some of the price tickets, because some people are saying they're going onto the Wembley site and they notice that the tickets are not priced as high as originally was, and even on the secondary markets like Viagogo, etc. The at the ticket the secondary market, they're not putting them as high as they used to, or as it was, etc. So it probably will sell out. And as far as the promotion of the card, yeah, they did a good job at the first. Well, we've got nearly about 19 days, so about just under 3 weeks to go. And what it is, it's like they're now rolling out the gloves are off slowly. We see the AJ Dubois one. I think the Boatsi Hutchinson one is coming out soon. I've seen like little clips. I think Dev Sani, he had to sit down with Boatsi. So I think that, so they're going to start rolling them out soon. I know a lot of people have been talking about Tyler Denny, Hamza Shiraz, because Hamza Shiraz has been linked to so many other middleweights recently. So it's like they're going to roll them out soon. I don't think you can really push Anthony Kakachi versus Josh Warrington too much, because Josh is coming off of 3 losses. You know, that is kind of like, so even when Kakachi wins this, you know, in 15 years they might say, oh yeah, but he beat this and he beat Josh Warrington. But it's like the thing I say about when Nigel Benn beat Iron Barkley. Yeah, but 3-fight losing streak. People, they never seem to remember that it was a 3-fight losing streak. Iron Barkley that Nigel Benn.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Yeah,
you know, Trevor Burbick goes down in history, last man to beat Muhammad Ali. Who cares that he lost the previous ones?
Yeah, I know. But so yeah, it's but I'm sure, I think they're gonna roll it out slowly. And obviously as it gets closer, it's one of them ones. It will proper build. Fight week will be amazing. Yeah, so it's one of them ones. Who else is on the card? Well, Josh Kelly versus Liam Smith. I've seen them doing a couple of interviews lately, so they're building it. But remember, there's all this. There's so much news coming out now. Some of it kind of gets drowned by all this other news. You know, as you've got Brian Norman, Jerron Ennis, Turki Alalshikh. You've got Bivol, Better Beef coming out next month. So there's a lot of news. So, but they'll be building it. I think it'll get the right promotion. I think it's good, because it's looking like it's selling very well already. Hold on, Life of Bodge. Good luck. Some of them refuse to accept that there's boxing outside of the US. Yep, that's very true. Marvin, let's go. Big up, Marvin. Hit the like button. Yes, guys, please hit that like button. Get the algorithms popping. Life after Ben's comments on Twitter, I don't care. I don't think you saw that one, did you, Tony?
No.
He was bigging up Tommy Robinson, innit?
Yeah, I kind of sniffed a bit of it, and you know what? As soon as I heard about it, I was like, "Oh, I'm done with this fella. I'm finished. I'm done."
Yeah, but you know what? I can see why he would, because remember, he's an ex-squaddy. You know what I mean? He's ex-Mill, so and West Ham. So he's one of the lads. You know what I mean? He's the mate, innit? He's the token mate. But I said, don't do that, man. Don't do that. Don't fall on that hill, brother. Don't fall on that hill. Is this Doheny better or worse than Neary? I think he's worse. Even though he's got his last 3 wins have been in Japan, all by knockout. I don't think Neary's as good as I don't think Doheny's as good as Neary.
Losses to Sam Goodman, losses to Michael Conlon, Ian Baluta, and Daniel Roman. So, they're names that we're familiar with. They've seen those guys in the UK getting beat. So, I definitely put Neary as a better fighter than Doheny.
Yeah, when you losing to Baluta. Baluta's a good fighter, but yeah, come on. You wouldn't put Baluta in there with Inoue, would you? Come on, let's be sensible. But he's never been stopped, but that doesn't really matter, because Inoue's been the first man to stop many a man. So I don't see this guy in the distance, personally. He ain't seen the community in a long time out in Spain and Australia. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, different time now. What is the point? Well, I think he's mandatory, Doheny. You know, that's why he was meant to fight. Who was he knew he meant to fight? He was meant to fight someone else, and this is why people are a bit annoyed that he's chose Doheny instead.
Is that the fight at the next weight up that they wanted to see?
Is it the Abdullah? No,
MJ, innit?
Yeah, the MJ guy. Yeah, because remember he came in the ring last time with the hat on.
Yeah,
and yeah. So yeah, but hey, yeah, he lost to Bluter, man. He lost to him. Yeah. So he knew he is taking us for mugs. I'm sure he'll fight MJ next. You know what I mean? He wants to get his bag. You know what I mean?
You can't knock Inoue, man. The guy's on a regular. He's out there. He's fighting 3 times a year. He's taken on all comers. And if he has to fight a voluntary, he fights a voluntary. If he has to fight a mandatory, he fights the mandatory. He ain't ducking no smoke, brother. You know. But look, he's a phenomenal fighter. Let's just take this win, which we will probably get. You know, and let's just see where he goes next.
Yeah.
You know, I just look forward to seeing the performances. The guy is magic when he's in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
There's
Absolutely.
so much technique that you can admire, you know, and sometimes that technique comes in against inferior boxers. So, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah. This Doheny guy has defeats all over his face. I remember Inoue is the undisputed super bantamweight champion. So he has all the belts. So remember, he does have obligations to fulfill. Otherwise, he could go into the MJ fight and they just take a belt off of him and say, "Hey, Doheny, upgrade." You know what I mean? We don't want all that. So if he's got to punch up this brother quickly and then give it the MJ fight later on in the year, then so be it, man. You know what I mean? He doesn't believe he can win. How do you know that, Waved? Listen, nerves is good. Is a good thing, you know. Nerves is a good thing. Doheny's about to get smashed. Yeah, I don't doubt you. I don't doubt that. But hey, who knows? He could pull out the performance of a lifetime. We've seen many an upset. I thought that Tony's boy, Teofimo, was going to get smoked by Lomachenko, and we saw what he did there. Then I thought Teo was going to just blast out Cambosos in a round or two. We saw what happened there. So
yeah, anything can happen. Yeah.
Remember, Inoue got dropped last time. Got dropped.
First round knockdown.
First round. And his brother. Oh, interesting. I think this one's for you, Tone.
Yeah, good. I'm pleased for it because you know I'm always an advocate of people moving stables and not getting too comfortable in their surroundings. You have to put yourself out there. You know, I love to see that Craig's out in the States right now. You know, I love that to see people taking themselves, picking up sticks and going, look, I'm going to work somewhere else for a little while because I want to ensure that I stay focused, you know, that I'm not letting anything slip. And yeah, Reynoso, great trainer. You know, seen him doing some technical spar with Canelo. Who wouldn't want to do that, right?
Exactly.
Who wouldn't want to do that? So yeah, I see that as a great step by T.O. I'm looking forward to how we see him performing his next fight.
Yes. Sorry, for those on Instagram, the question was thoughts on Tio working with Eddie Reynoso. So that was what Tony was answering. Yeah, as you see, Craig Richards, he's out in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. He's out there working with Russ Amber, who's the owner of Rival Gloves, Iceman John Scully, You'll be, working, sparring, training with Better B. Better B's got his up and coming fight in a month's time against Dimitri Bivol. So yeah, who's the other trainer? There's Russ Amber, John Scully, and who's the other trainer? It's another one. It's another great trainer there. But yeah.
Yeah, I know the name. I can't think of it now.
Yeah, I can't think of it. Tio is going to be on that beef. Oh, stop. I'm picking Tio for the KO next year. Yeah, no surprise.
Yeah.
Joshua versus Triple D result. Well, I'm going to be going up to Don Charles camp tomorrow. See how Daniel's getting on.
What time are you going over, Dan?
About midday.
Yeah, I might come over. I might come down.
Yeah, about midday. So the Joshua Daniel Dubois result. Well, it's coming close. It's 3 weeks away, just under 3 weeks away. So yeah, I'll give you my prediction closer to the time, Dre. What's your prediction, Dre? Let us know in the comments.
I'm going with AJ. I hopefully Don Charles isn't watching me because me and Don go way back, and I love Don dearly. I think he's a fabulous trainer. But yeah, I just think AJ's experience and heavy hands are just gonna be the decider in this one. So these boys are derobed.
Yep.
All the pleasantries have been pleasanted.
Yes, Velika, UK. Come over to Fight Fan TV Live on YouTube. Come onto the YouTube Live. We're doing the live watch along for Inoue versus TJ Doheny. Come over to the YouTube. Go to Fight Fan TV Live. Those of you who are on Instagram, those of you who are on Twitter, TwitX, come over to the YouTube channel as well, or you can watch it on TwitX if you want. But come over to the YouTube. This is where you're going to get the real. You know what I mean? You get in the comment section and let's interact. Let's get it popping.
Ben Kovacs from Hungary is our referee. That's a very rare thing. I saw the referee have all 4 badges on his shirt.
Yeah, I know. They normally only have 1 badge.
That's right. Yeah,
and it's normally the WBC who gets.
We're off.
It's a breakdown. Is there a breakdown today, Tony?
Yes, there is. Yeah.
Okay. Need a KO 7 to 9. There we go. 96,000 fans. What do you think? I'll answer this one later, Waved. Let's get into it.
Am I ahead of you, Dan?
What time you got?
2:25, 2:24.
Hold on a minute. Hold on. What's going on?
Lots of jousting going on between the lead left and the lead rights.
Yep, got Orthodox versus Southpaw.
Nobody has really planted anything so far.
Shout out Kings and Mr. Conway. Is that Kieran Conway? Come over to the YouTube channel, guys. Those of you on Instagram Live.
Inoue landing with the straight right.
Shout out to everyone inside on the YouTube Live. We are doing the Naoya Inoue versus TJ Doheny live watch along.
So once again, you know, when we look at what is a masterful boxing performance, we're looking, if you look carefully at the foot positioning, Doheny is trying to reach with his backhand, but he's falling short. The difference with Inoue is he sets the feet in the right spot so that he reaches with his backhand.
Yeah. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. What's going on here, man? You've got to be kidding me.
And that's the end of round 1.
Not much happened.
As I said, the main thing, you know, you want to suss out, you know, you want to feel your range. You want to see what things you can set up. You're trying to set some patterns in place so you can, you know, set traps. You know, there is a feel out process, and you just, I mean, I'd give that round to Inoue, because when he did shoot his backhand, he did land it, as opposed to when Doheny shot his backhand, he was falling short.
Yeah.
Inoue looking very relaxed in his corner.
Yeah. Doheny in the white and green shorts representing Ireland. Popping out the jab, nice 1-2 from Doheny. He's looking quite relaxed and confident. People are saying he looks scared, but now the bells rang. He's looking quite confident in there. Got his Everlast gloves on. Inoue, it's always hard to tell what kind of gloves he's got on. He's got different gloves on than he did last time. Doheny in the southpaw stance.
Ball rushes Inoue, but Inoue is wise enough to keep his head out of danger, use his footwork.
Yeah, I'm on 2 minutes.
Cool. We're synced.
Okay, good. Yeah, a lot of lead hand feints, pump fakes going on, because obviously they're both trying to set each other up for the backhand. Oh, here we go. So Inoue's landed a good 3-punch combination. Doheny is you know, throwing his lead hand out. He's trying to range. It's more of a range finding thing. But he's got his back to the ropes. As soon as Inoue uses his feet as feints, he uses his feet more for the feints rather than his hands. And Doheny's biting every time. Hence, his back is very he's on the he's close to the ropes for the most part. If just watch what Inoue does, he just throw a good 1-2 there, but Doheny blocked it. Good right hand from Inoue. You liking that one, yeah? You liking that shot?
I like boxing a lot. I'm trying to do the actions to learn combos.
We've got junior aficionado here, looking on, learning the.
What's
the
up, champ? Big up to you, champ.
Come say hello. Come say hey.
Hello, champ.
Hello.
Hello. How you doing?
Good.
Good.
Gonna get his hair cut after I finish this live, and then back to school tomorrow.
Yeah.
Look at the shirt.
Nice.
Oh!
All good shots from Inoue. Backs the Doheny up into the corner and then offloads.
He's got his Ajax Free birds.
Yeah, they made some lovely kits.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that's the end of round 2.
Most people will know this one.
Okay.
As you see, I somewhat personalized it.
Yeah.
The old Guyana flag, and then.
Well, that's a good customization because the colors actually match the roster colors, don't it? I didn't ever think of it like that.
Yes, sir.
I've never thought of it like that. That is actually very good. 1-0 for Inoue. Yeah, I'll say that's
2-0 now.
Yeah, 2-0 now. Philip.
Big up, Healer done 4.
Yeah, big up. Aficionadinho. This feels like Paul Butler all over again. Oh my god. Well, he went 11 rounds, boy. Paul was on the run. So yeah, we're in round 3. Yeah, Doheny's just popping his lead hand out, but he's not actually throwing like he wants to land. It's like he's on some keep away kind of stick.
Yeah, he lacks conviction, doesn't he?
He's
not like saying, I need to change the way this fight is going, because I'm just getting backed up and I'm not getting anything off.
Yeah, all the weight is on his back foot. When
look at the footwork of Inoue. See how he pops the left foot in, out on each side of Doheny's front foot.
Yeah.
Because he knows he can get an angle when that front foot is on the outside.
Yeah, he's just Doheny, man. This is. God, I don't even know what to say. Look, he's just gone to the rope. They knew he didn't even do anything, and he just backed himself up on the rope. All right, he's jumped forward now, but he's still not throwing anything. He's still range finding. Look, he's in the center of the ring. He's thrown a straight left, but look, he's not trying to commit to anything.
That straight left didn't even get straight. It was kind of like a half punch, and it didn't really extend.
No. He's scared.
Yeah.
He's scared. Now he's trying to Philly shell. Backed up on the rope, Philly shelling himself. He knew he's not even thrown anything at him. He knew he needs to stop trying to counter him, because there's no point trying to counter a counter puncher. A counter punch in southpaw, which is the typical southpaw trait, really. He knew he just has to kind of stick it on him. But maybe Doheny has a bit of power. He has knocked out his last 3 in Japan, so he probably has a bit of power where he's thinking, all right, I don't want to just rush in on this guy, even though he's being negative, because as you know, if you walk into a counter, you double up the power, the effect. So maybe he's being a bit weary. But is both of them not really. All right, I knew he's on the front foot. All right, he's thrown a 1-2 there and another 1-2 in the round 3. Both of them not much. They're not doing much. It's going into round. Okay, here's the panoramic view. Okay, yeah, that's full.
Big arena, right?
Yeah, that's a big arena. That's a big arena right there, man.
Let's see if I can work out how much that is.
I remember last time it was 50,000. I'm not sure if this is the same place.
So this is the Ariake Arena.
Okay. What's the capacity?
15,000.
Okay.
It's a nice looking building.
12,000
fixed seats plus 3,000 on the floor.
Okay, 15,000. Well, that's 35,000 difference. But yeah, this is Ram. It's Ram though. We're into round 4 of Naoya Inoue defending his undisputed super bantamweight championship. WBO, IBF, WBA, and WBC. Even though we know BoxRec is not including the WBA for some, for political reasons or whatever their reason is, and the Ring Magazine as well. He has against TJ Doheny of Ireland. Shout out, everything's blessed. The truth shall set you free. Oh, I've got so many of you. Accessions, Kerry KO. Come over to the YouTube Fight Fan TV Live. We're doing the live watch along on Fight Fan TV Live on the YouTube. So come over here, guys. Come over. Oh yeah, big up Kerry. Shout out to Chev Clark. Great win on the weekend. Got a win for Jamaica, man. Got a win for Jamaica. Punch up them Nigerians, you know the set.
I'll tell you what's interesting. I was on my friend's football show last night talking about Jamaica football because all of a sudden they've been interested in Eddie Nketiah.
Oh.
So they're trying to see. They're basically going to get Mason Greenwood has agreed to join Jamaica. So the paperwork is in place. They're putting the paperwork in place now. Going to take a little while to get it all sorted. But Mason Greenwood will transform Jamaica's football team because he's that good. He scored another 2 goals at the weekend for Marseille. He's that good. But they're trying to get Reece Nelson qualify. He could qualify, and Eddie Nketiah as well. Obviously, they got Leon Bailey, Damari Gray. They could get Max Aarons from Norwich. He's got Jamaican heritage. And I believe Aston Villa's player, Morgan Gibbs-White, who England just decided, we're going to give him a cap. He could play for Jamaica. So, I don't know if, he's technically in the squad. Now, if he plays 1 minute of one game, it's all over. But as far as I'm concerned, if he don't play, he should just go straight to Jamaica because what England do is they give you that one cap and then you never see it again.
Yeah.
There's bunches of players who have had one cap for England and then you don't see them again.
Yeah. Well, like just said, Eddie's from Ghana. I'm confused.
No, he's got both Ghanaian and Jamaican ancestry.
Okay, yeah, one parent needs. All you need is one parent.
You don't even need a parent. You could just have a grandparent. Yeah,
grandparent or just citizenship. Remember, what's his name? The guy who just signed for Chelsea, my brother. Signed for Arsenal.
Who's that? Sterling.
Yeah, he's born in Jamaica and he's got hey, if he can do it, everyone could. Hey, we need some players. We're going into the World Cup next time, man. Come on.
Yeah. That's what it's about because we're in World Cup qualifying.
Why did Doheny just moan at the end of round 4? I don't know why. He's moaning about something, but he knew he decided to stand at the end of the last round. Healer done for. Best Jamaican baller was Ricardo Fuller. So we're in round.
That's 5. A while ago. That's old. Mason Greenwood would be different, man. He's a out and out baller.
Yeah, Doheny's level changing, making it difficult for Inoue for some southpaw smarts to go with it. Yeah, because he's a counter punching southpaw and he's dipping and stuff and just throwing his lead hand out, but it's more range finding. But okay, he's got Inoue backed in the corner. Let's see what he does here. He look
Not a
range
lot.
finding range. Look, he's
Not a
he's in
lot.
the corner. What's he
Yeah.
gonna do?
It's like he's afraid. You got to do something.
Come on, man.
How you got a man in the corner and you don't throw the backhand at any point in time?
Yeah, what's going on, man? I'm sorry, guys. I know this is not the most entertaining commentary, but what can I commentate on? This brother's not throwing no punches, man.
Oh, body shots by Doheny.
Yeah,
Oh, now he looks like he wants it now.
yeah, because he countered with the uppercut right hook, but that was off the rope. All right, but that's all he's trying to do. He's just trying to set Inoue up for the counter. But all right, so now really, Inoue needs to make something happen. You're the man. This is your hometown. Not hometown. But you know what I mean. Yeah. Hometown, your fan, your show. Inoue, you got to make something happen now, man. You know what this guy's on. This guy's not.
He's stepping to him. He's stepping to him.
Yeah, you got to step to him now because this guy's not gonna. He's not gonna make the fight for you.
Oh, good shot from Doheny. Caught Inoue flush just there.
Yeah.
Good body shot from Inoue. Doheny has stepped it up this round. He's throwing a few more punches than he has in any previous rounds.
Yeah.
I think his corner told him, you've got to do something.
Yeah, because it just if this was England or Ireland, you know they would have been booing by now.
Yeah.
He's lucky the Japanese fans, they're a bit more, they're a lot more conservative.
Yeah.
And that's another thing where we're talking about when you travel the world or watch boxing from around the globe. Everyone's not roaring like Britain, going mad and throwing beers and pints in the air and all that. Different regions, people behave differently. Yeah, he knew he's finding it difficult. What good body shot. He's trying to find shots, but it's hard, isn't it? It is difficult. Good left hook to the body by Inoue there on the replay. But yeah, he's finding it difficult to kind of pin him down and get through there. This is Naoya Inoue. He is the Japanese one. No, that's the Irish one. The Japanese one. He's the champion.
The champion for Japanese.
No, he's the world champion.
World champion.
Yeah.
Why is he not landing lots of shots then?
I'm sure he will do soon, but he's finding it a bit difficult. This opponent is it's quite tricky.
But then why is he not landing lots of shots?
Well, he is now.
Like before, why is he not trying to land any shots?
Because he has to figure out his tactics first. It's a game of chess, not checkers. As you can hear in the background, a junior aficionado is asking me a lot of questions, you know, always trying to learn, which is good.
Inquisitive minds, that's good.
Yeah. Good left hook to the body by Inoue there. Straight right. Oh, okay. Inoue's all right. Inoue, yeah, all right. Now, yeah, I can see his face now. He's on it now. But good counter sweeping left by Doheny as Inoue comes in. Yeah, Inoue just needs to keep his hands up as he comes in and just know that, all right, this guy's looking for the count. Oh, straight left to the body, straight right to the body, which hurt Doheny. Doheny's backed up. Yeah, he's hurt with that body shot. That straight to the body. All right. Right and left hook by Inoue. Doheny's trying to keep his hands loose. Winging right hook by Doheny in desperation. Didn't really do nothing. Straight left to the body by Doheny. good straight right by Inoue, and another straight right hand, and another straight right hand by Inoue. All right, that's good. 1-2 by Inoue. All right, now we're getting something. Oh, good, good. What do you call it? Right hook, straight left by Doheny. Oh, sweeping right to the eardrum of by Inoue on Doheny. Doheny felt that one. Maybe the equilibrium went a little bit. 1-2 by Inoue. Yes, here we go. The combinations. Oh, Doheny's got some good defense, man. Right hook straight left by Doheny from the southpaw position.
Oh, finishing off the round in style there. Beautiful
1, 2,
combo.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Beautiful
9,
combo
10,
from
11, 12. Punch combination by Inoue. 1, 2. Right, and yeah, that was good. That was good stuff. That was good stuff. Waved. You like that one there? He's happy now. Waved. I'm sorry, but is this the guy you say is the best fighter in the world? Yeah. Why? Who do you say is top 3 pound for pound for sure? Southpaw angles are tough to get around. Yeah, and Doheny, he knows his way around the ring. He definitely knows his way around the ring. He's difficult to pin.
Right to the face.
Yeah, right to the face and right to the body there.
Body shot.
Yeah, body shot.
Good 1-2.
Yep.
nice.
Now the 12th combo.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically a combination of everything.
Oh,
another straight right hand. Oh, that's backed up. That's backed him up. Oh, 4-punch combination. Oh, what was he going to do? What's wrong with his leg?
It's all over.
He broke his leg.
His leg. He's it's his back.
Broke his back.
But it's his back and his leg. It's not his lip. What's happened?
He broke his back and leg because he's too strong.
This broke his back. My back is broken. What is it? Vertebrae?
Remember that?
Spinal. Look. Apologies for strong language. What language? I can't hear nothing. Talking Japanese. Well, I can't understand.
Oh dear.
They
must. Well, at least we know that these Japanese. They're very vulgar. Then
he didn't want that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how much of that is actually the injury or actually that I didn't want anymore.
All right, let's watch this on the replay. All right, so straight right.
Yeah, good.
1, 2, 3.
I can't
4.
see.
Yeah, but look, then he just grabbed his back. What happened there? And he's limping. Yeah, what?
I'm not sure how much of that was actually an injury or how much of that was like, oh, well, I've seen enough. I don't want to be involved in this anymore.
Yeah, that's strange. Philip Ansel, what? Yeah. Wow.
Big up, Philip.
I don't know if the punches shot down his spine. I don't know. Remember from Spider-Man 2, that meme, my back, oh, my back. Yeah, that was it. That was mad what just happened there, boy. There we go. Inoue decorated with his belts. WBC hat. That's his dad with the glasses on.
Like one whole boxing thing, and he got 4 things.
Yeah, that's
how good he is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Usually you don't get 1, but he gets 4.
Yeah, because he's the best.
Yeah, world champion.
Yeah.
They probably got like.
Oh, Bob Arum, man, he's so old. He needs to hang up the gloves, man. It's
90
young man's game.
92 years old.
Flipping hell, he needs to stop this, man.
And he's putting in a lot of air miles, at his age,
For real.
He needs to be careful he don't get thrombosis.
Seriously, bro. He's like...
That one, that's he's punching.
Yeah.
He looked.
I think the end of the last round, Salvo took it out of him.
He didn't want that. He didn't want no more of that.
Yeah, because I can't see what would happen to his back. He said my back. Oh, here we go. We've got a troll here.
have to laugh.
Liam Davis batters Inoue. That is hilarious. You listen. He's been hanging around with Def Sadi too long, That is funny. Oh man. So what does Inoue do next? Well, I think it'll be the MJ Medaliev fight next. That's what I think. That's what it looks like.
How do you do in other fights if no one can stop him?
Just got to keep fighting until someone can.
No, but if he's the world champion, then really no one can.
Well, yeah. At some point, anyone can get beat. So it's about the contenders who then want to take over. It's like that's the Super Cat song.
5 for power and 5 for power. And it's basically talking about lots of educational stuff.
Yeah. What's the song called?
Fight for power.
So yeah, you know about that tune, yeah?
Yeah. It's talking about like one time, one person was hunting for food and he fell off his horse and died.
Yeah.
In 12.
It's talking about, for those of you on the live, he's talking about the Super Cat song called Fight for Power. So you might know the old ragga tune.
And lots of
he likes it because it's very educational. It's talking about Genghis Khan and Napoleon.
Yeah.
And things like so. So yes. You see, this is what Buju Banton talks about, the music, it talks of it's revolutionary, has meaning.
But Buju was out of order.
This was actually education.
He was going a bit much. Bringing Inoue to Telford. I've been to Telford as well, Telford is one of them down and out places, I worked there one time. For one of the Misfits cars, funny enough.
Telford recreational, man.
Yeah. Inoue makes me proud to be from Japan.
Didn't know that you was from Japan, Philip.
Answer.
I got to make my way to Tokyo one day. I literally have, you know me, the eternal traveler. I've never been to Tokyo, but yeah, I've recently started looking at fares to get out there. So it can be hella expensive. Normally around £1,200 to get to Tokyo. But if you get the right flight at the right time, I think I could get it down to about $350, which is far more attainable. Yeah, but you do have to make a stop, and you do have to get it at the right time. Obviously, quite often I'm looking at holidays during school holiday time and stuff. But yeah,
yeah, that's the problem. That is a big issue, which is annoying. A lot of the time, when especially if you got young kids as well, and it's hard when you want to go on holiday and bring them along as well. Otherwise, you got the school's a bit funny now. Oh, taking your kids out and we'll fine you. But a lot of parents now, they're just saying, hey, we'll just pay the £80 fine and take our kids because we want them to see the world rather than them just always being, in the UK. And then the fares are too much for a lot of parents. Take their kids in the summer holidays when it's just peak times, or like a half term or Easter, etc. So what did for those of you who was able to watch the interview, because obviously I had to have the sound down. What was Inoue saying?
Probably
Did he
nothing.
mention? Did he mention? No, but they'll have a translator. Did they mention who he wants to fight next? Who he's going to fight next? What was being said? You guys will have to help us out here. If you put it in the chat for us, be much appreciated. For the post-fight interview, but yeah, Bob needs to he's got to have kids or grandkids who can take over, surely.
Yeah, I'm sure his son runs Top Rank. Just that he's the face of it.
Yeah, he's got to kind of like try and anchor him in now, man.
Yeah.
He's getting too old for this. Because even Frank's like you can see he's anchoring his son in bit by bit.
Yeah.
And because Frank's in his 70s now, so he knows he's got the time coming. It's time to wind it down a bit and anchor the sons in, man. Obviously Barry, he just he went missing and Eddie had to revive the company. But yeah, Bob, you gotta allow it now, man. Are you ready for the biggest upset in a long time next week? Berlanga beating Canelo. You're on one this morning, you know. You're on one this morning. All right, wait. What do you want to wager? You want to wager on that? Let me know. We can have a private wager if you think Edgar Berlanga. Well, talking about super middleweights, Diego Pacheco, he had a good knockout win on the weekend. It looks like he's gunning for Canelo, so that could be a fight coming up in the future because he's not looking to fight my guy. So, but I like Diego Pacheco. He's a good talent, so that could be that's the sound of the police. Bob says he's going to defend the titles in December and then go to the US. Did he say who he's going to defend it against? Unless it's a Riyadh card. No, I doubt that for December.
Well, look at that. We're in September, and he's already thinking about another fight before the year ends. And I know they like to have a fight on Christmas Day and New Year's Day.
Boxing Day.
Yeah.
Boxing Day. He always does a Boxing Day special. I think he's done it for the past 2 years. So expect the next live around that time. I normally present you guys with it. Yeah, he does a Boxing Day one or New Year's Eve, something like that. He does it around them kind of times. So yeah. What? Hold on. What? December is too early. Why is it too early?
No, it's not. He can have a month off and still be ready in time for December.
Yeah, because we're at
the start of September, and then he can have October, November, and December to be ready for a fight.
Yeah. So yeah, we're on the 3rd of September, October, November.
He fought Marlon Tapales on Boxing Day last year.
Yeah.
He fought Paul Butler on the 13th of December the year before.
Mm-hmm.
He fought Aaron Dipian on the 14th of December the year before. So yeah, December is a regular date for Inoue.
Yeah. So
Kohei Kona on the 30th of December.
Mm-hmm. I remember that.
Yohan Boyu on the 30th of December. So yeah, it looks like that boy's got a regular thing in December for him.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, It's the 3rd of September, so October, 3rd of October, 3rd of November, 3rd of December is 3 months, and he'll probably do it at the end of the month. So really, let's say he does it around the 26th to the 30th. Really, it's 4 months.
Yeah.
You know, it's only a few days off for 4 months. So really, it's 4 months
Yeah.
that he'll have done for. So that's not too early at all. And it's not like he's just gone for a war. Look at his face. He's ready to hit the club.
Yeah, he's had an easy ride today.
You don't need no sunglasses tonight. Look at the Usyk fights compared to Inoue. Oh, okay, he's talking about the best in the world. So, okay, so he's saying Usyk. Yeah, it's subjective, ain't it? It's subjective. Oh, okay. Boxing Day is okay at the end of the month. Yeah, he'll do it either Boxing Day or New Year's Eve around that. He does it normally around that kind of stuff. So that's really 4 months heal. So yeah, it's definitely not too early. And it's not like, as you've seen, Doheny didn't even try. Come on, he didn't even punch him, did he? Really? So he's fine. I'm sure you're tougher spars than that. Inoue versus Nakatani. Oh, yeah, that'd be a good fight.
Yeah, that would be a great fight if Nakatani goes up.
Yeah, but it's or MJ Abdullah. But I think it's going to be him, innit? I think that's who they were saying. So I think it's going to be the MJ. But if Nakatani goes up, woo, I might have to go with my guy Nakatani in there.
Oh, really, Dan?
Yeah, I'm going to support him. Nakatani's my guy. Obviously, so that will be a good one.
That would be.
Yeah. So
I think like that would take a little bit of extra time to build up, because I just feel like the Japanese market, obviously they'd want to maximize their earnings on that one. That's a stadium fight in Japan.
Yes.
That's a stadium fight. You're filling a whole stadium with that one.
Yeah, 100%. Doheny looked like a granddad in there. Barroso, although he lost, at least did better than him. Yeah, that was good. That was good stuff, man. All right. So, all right. Well, the program is over. I've got to now get ready, get the son to the barbers because he's got school tomorrow. Got the last bits, and and I should be down the Don Charles gym tomorrow. I might do a little bit of reporting, or I might keep it a secret. But either way, I'll be down there with my guy Eddie. Thank you very much, Tony, for joining me today.
You're welcome. Thank you, bro.
Where is it? Everyone, make sure you go and add up Tony's handles on his YouTube channel there. Tony Pugilist Boy 1737. His Instagram, Pugilistic Boy. His Twittex, Pugilist Boy, right there. So you got all that good stuff there. You can add myself. Hold on. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Danny got. Hold on. Yeah, basically, Fight Fan TV Live on YouTube. Subscribe now if you're here inside. Instagram, add me on Fight Fan TV Live or Danny Glover _EST on Twittex. Danny Glover FFTV, also on TikTok, Fight Fan TV Live also. So yes, thank you very much. You know where it is. We've done another one, an Inoue fight watch along special. It's Danny Glover, it's Tony Pugilist Boy, and if we're inside, we've just finished the live. And remember, guys, persistence beats resistance. You know where it is.